Welcome to my channel. Today I am making a band neckline design with a side slanting slit over here, and I already have cut my shirt according to the basic body pattern. Now I would make my neckline design, and first I would cut the length and width over here on my shirt, and then the design which I have to make, side slit which I have to make, first I would make on a pasting sheet, and then I would attach on it. So the length and depth over here I have to take 2.75. Length I would take 2.75 from the front side, and from the back side I would take only 0.75, and width would be same from the front and the back side. Okay, first I would cut over here, and then I would make the remaining neckline on a pasting sheet first. After cutting my neckline from the front and the back side, now I have to design my shirt over here, and I would make a shape, leaf shape over here, and then I would give a slanting cut. So this pattern first I would draw on a paper, then I would trace it on the interface, and I would start stitching after that. So I have taken this paper, and I would make my neckline on this paper first. Here 4.75 more depth I have to take, as I have taken here 2.75. Remaining depth I would take over here. As this is the center of my neckline, so from here I have to give a shape, and then from this side I would make a slanting cut. Okay, now I will put this aside, and here I would make my neckline. As I already have mentioned that 2.75 I already have taken depth. Here I would take 4.75. Okay, till this point. Now I would give a shape. Now first I will cut this. Now after giving this shape to my paper, now I have to take a slanting cut, and till this point I would take my slanting cut. I will fold my paper in this way. First I would set this on my shirt in this way, and then the exact measurement I would take. Till this point I have to take my slanting cut. So with the help of French curve or with free hand you can make a slanting cut. First I would make my cutting line, okay, in this way. After cutting from this, now I will cut this part also. Now there are two parts. As I have to attach piping over here, so I will make a gap over here, and I will cut it 1 point from this side and 1 point from this side. More I would cut it, and then I will paste this on a piece of fabric, and I would start stitching. After cutting this on every face, I have pasted this on leftover piece of fabric, and now I will put this on the right side of front side. This is the right side of the front side of the shirt, and I will set it over here in this way, and I would take 2 stitches over here very close to this pasting sheet. But before taking these 2 stitches, first I would take 2 stitches, loose stitches over here, okay, from this side and from this side. After taking these 2 stitches, loose stitches, I would attach this over here on my shirt on the right side of the front side, and then after cutting it, I would take a cut from here, and then I would turn it to the wrong side of my shirt. After turning this to the wrong side, now in this way my neckline would appear, and now these are 2 separate pieces, and I have to join it from here, okay, till this point to this point I will join these 2 pieces, and till this point there would be depth of my neckline. So from this point to this point I would join a strip behind it, and before joining the strip I have this by strip piping, and I would attach this by strip piping from this point to this point and from this side also, okay. After attaching this piping, after stitching, I would take a strip and I would join these 2 pieces. After this I would attach the back side of my shirt, and then I would attach band on my neckline. After attaching piping on both sides, now I have to join these 2 pieces, and with the help of a strip behind it till this point to this point I would attach a strip behind it, and then I would join from here, okay, these 2 pieces. And for joining these 2 pieces I would take a strip of leftover piece, now I have prepared this strip, and which I have to attach behind here. I have to join the strip in this way that there shouldn't be any gap over here. From this point to this point there shouldn't be any gap, and first I would take a stitch in this way. After attaching the strip behind my neckline, now I would join front and the back side from the shoulder line. After attaching my strip behind it and joining front and the back side, now I'll have to attach band over here. And for this, first I would measure that how long band I would need to cut. And first I would cut my band on the pasting sheet. If you have been watching my videos, you will definitely know that in 3 to 4 videos I already have discussed the proper way of cutting, stitching and attaching of band. If you haven't seen, links would be given in description box, please check from there. And after stitching my band, I will attach some beads over here. And this embellishment is totally up to you. You can attach multicolored tassels according to your dress color, and you can attach beads, you can attach buttons over here. So it's your choice, it's up to you. So after attaching these, my neckline would be ready, and I will show you at the end. So my neckline is ready. I have stitched these beads over here. I hope that you would have liked this video. Please thumbs up for me and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.